YouTube. June 1st, 8:03 currently. I am sending out a package today. I made a sale overnight. Sega Genesis, Krusty's Funhouse game. Bought it at a garage sale. Didn't make much out. Probably profited like $1. Or thankfully it's already old. No, it's all good. Sold this Krusty's game. Pretty epic Sega game. Vintage 93. I believe it says on there. Sorry, can't focus. Not so complete. It does have the cartridge, but no booklet, or I don't know if it came with a booklet. I'm pretty sure it did, but it does come with the original box and the artwork sleeve for the box, so that's cool. Either way, actually I listed it as 4 parts, poor condition, 4 parts. Sold it for $6. They paid shipping. Originally I paid $4 for it. So I have another game as well from that same sale. It's a WrestleMania game. Any of you guys, if you know Gary Vee, you know he talks about wrestling, especially this guy right there. Oh, I never had Sega. I was mainly a Nintendo guy. I'm just gonna show you my process of sending out my item. Okay, so first, find your package, your packing receptacle. You can either use a bubble mailer. There's many different sizes, many different colors, designs. Also, you can use boxes. Now there's all kinds of boxes, flat rate, USPS. I mean, you can use even recycled boxes. You can be creative. As long as the item is shipped safely and soundly, securely for your member or your customer, I think that's pretty much all that matters. I'm gonna do a combination of both. Next, it'll probably be helpful to get a scale. If you're gonna be selling a lot of things online, it'll be very helpful to have a scale. If you're mailing a lot of things, it's definitely helpful to have a scale as well. But this is a 50-pound scale from Accutech. I bought it off of Amazon for less than $20. It has been a definite lifesaver. I've saved a lot of money on shipping items that are lighter than I thought they were. I would price them heavier shipping, and I would be paying the heavier shipping, and I would be like switching up the shipping labels after and trying to save money after the fact. But if I knew beforehand how to price my items better, I would have saved me time. It would have saved me a lot of money. But I'm glad I picked it up kind of early on. At this point, I'm using it quite a bit as well, but it's definitely useful. You also want some tape and also a good pair of scissors or something to cut boxes and tape and whatnot with. So that's pretty much the basic types of materials you'll need. Those basic materials that I use for shipping out items. I do use something that I only recently picked up. It's actually a recent video I did too, LP2844 Zebra printer. You don't have to get this. You don't have to get this. I was going to the library for the longest time, the public library. It is expensive. It's about 15 cents a donation per copy at the library. So I had to print it out. I had to log in. I had to pay for it, cut the sheet of paper and tape it on. So that was such a process. But I embraced it and I learned a lot from it. And man, after getting this printer, which I've researched and looked into, check out my review. It's super good. I'm gonna show you how I use it today as well. But invest in one of these. It'll save you a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of tape. So yeah, this is a printer. This is another tool I use to print my labels. It's a thermal printer. It uses non-proprietary labels, meaning it uses any type of generic label, not their own brand label. College Picker definitely influenced me on getting this. Thank you, College Picker. I know he shouted me out one time. Super. I just seen him sell this like Xbox off of Facebook like for 200 bucks. That's beast. He had like a whole setup in the back of his car, like a TV, like a mini generator, like, and he was just selling the Xbox. That's how people do it. That's how the quality of these resellers online in the mainland, just everywhere. I mean, they have their processes, and you'll learn your process too as you go along. So, I mean, I'm at this process right now. About 179 reviews as of today. I had sold a bunch of things over the weekend. Thankfully, super blessed always for these opportunities. So I'm on my email. So print label. You're gonna come to a screen with the person's address and stuff, which is probably not gonna see it here. I'm gonna screenshot it, and then I have to print it. Open it up. I'm gonna rotate it. Print it. So I do scale to fit. So you have to configure your printer, and you have to figure out what works for you. Now I'm just gonna print. I'm just gonna use some paper to stuff the game with so it doesn't collapse on itself. Gaming sign. That's good. Maybe that's too much. Let's take some out. Maybe that's good. Two pieces. Perfect. Okay. So I got a piece of magazine in there. It's kind of keeping it a little bit thicker. Yeah, it does kind of add some weight to it, but let's see in the end. I did price it at half a pound. So yeah, first step, I put that thing in. Just measure this out. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Just help that. Yep. So, right. Okay. Hold on. You're gonna help that put it inside, okay? And tape it up. Okay, so let's just leave some room to move a little bit over. Right there. A little bit more. Right there, good. So you're just gonna leave a little bit excess space so it just doesn't kind of move. I'll go ahead and leave it like that. I'll fold it over, and I'll put another piece here. No, I see your bibbities. That's why I don't want your bibbities on the internet. Cause, like, don't do that. So here's my second piece of cardboard. So I'm gonna put it like that. I'm gonna try to tape it around so it stays still like that. So basically like this. It's in there. It's probably gonna move a little bit, but I don't think so. I will put it in here in the end of it all, so it is safe and secure. So this is the last step. So this is an example of how I package some of my items. Of course, every item varies upon shape, upon weight. So you're gonna have to configure your own style of packing. So did not pay for shipping. The buyer paid for shipping $4.60. It is set at half a pound. Let us tape it up and see if it is half a pound and below. Half a pound meaning, so in a pound there is 16 ounces. So we're just going to keep tearing it. That should be good. Perfect. It's above 4 ounces, but it's below 8 ounces, which is right in the range that they are paying for. So that is good. That is perfect. That is what we need to know. So after this point, I'll clean it up by taping this part just to securely tape the edges around these edges, because who knows when they're in transit what kind of things that snag on here, what kind of people touch it and they think they can peek inside or something. You don't never know. So let's go ahead and tape it up. Bonita. It does move around a little bit, but I don't want to add too much weight to it, of course. And then, last but not least, boop, 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 boop. There we go. There we have it. Totally forgot I had an eBay package. I did sell something on eBay. Just go ahead and purchase our label. You have to log into your PayPal. So that was the first one. It was a little too big, as you can see. It's like over printed. So I'm gonna put these cards in card sleeves. These are called penny sleeves in the hobby world. Next, I'm gonna put them in card savers. Honestly, I like to go to these links for these cards. I don't want to get any bad reviews. I want these cards to remain in the same condition as the way I sent them out and as the way I had taken pictures of them. Unfortunately, it has happened to where an item had broken in transit, but unfortunately, you just got to take your loss at that point. One more card I forgot. There's all of that ready to go, ready to ship. Kind of the same process as before. I also use a team bag. I gotta grab some more team bags. I am running out. Boom, boom. So I'm gonna attach these like so. I should really get me some painter's tape. That's the gist of that. Kind of similar to the Sega game. The last step I didn't put on the Sega game was this thank you sticker. I pre-made some thank you stickers from the printer. Again, thermal printer doesn't need ink. I love these black bubble mailers. Last but not least, let's go, baby.
you don't see it, see it. It's a magic trick.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hello y'all, just finished up cleaning the side of the road next to baby Makapu'u. I noticed before the weekend had started that there was going to be a lot of beach going over the weekend, lots of graduations, a little bit of the communities have been opening up a little bit more as far as parks and stuff like that. So not just me, but a lot of other organizations and also vigilantes. I mean, there's a lot of people who pick up rubbish everywhere, not just here, but around the world. I sent out some packages. I made some sales this weekend. But I mean, thanks for joining me on my journey. I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of my day, head to work later on. But don't forget, stay positive, choose positivity overall, choose peace. That's all I gotta say. Aloha.